Welcome to my Aries reading for April 2022. If you have Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this reading is for you. What is the heart of the matter for Aries for April 2022? I'm getting a feeling that you're having a hard time expressing your truth this month. The Ace of Swords reversed. Interesting. Aries is kind of confused. I think this confusion is passing, but I will tell you, I shuffled these cards several times, making sure that I was shuffling them correctly and still managed to do so incorrectly. I'm going with this because this happened for a reason. So why is Aries confused? The Knight of Swords is a messenger, but the message that you're getting, your internal message, is confusing. It's unfocused energy. I think that this is a time when you are attempting to get answers that you've needed for a very long time, and you're feeling a bit rudderless. Some of the things that you're doing are not necessarily turning out as you expected them to. So let's see what we can say. I'm an Aries, Sun, Moon, and Mercury, and I have been struggling too in the past couple of months. And I think it is coming to a head right now. And I think this is time when we are on the brink of new energy. And sometimes that can feel like we're floundering. So let's see what is at the base for Aries. What is at the base? What is causing this? What is causing this confusion? Oh, okay. This came out sideways. This is a rebirth. This is the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And that it came out sideways is significant. It's that awkward feeling. This Three of Wands at the base. This is action. This is happening. So what is passing? What is no longer a part of the picture for Aries? Aries are learning about themselves. Many Aries are struggling with the same situation. And I have not been able to gain traction, strangely, with my YouTube readings for the fire signs. And I think it is to do with, there is a stubbornness. I've noticed this. There's a stubbornness and a resistance to things that are difficult. And it's really funny because Aries pushes on through. So it's healing. It's hope and healing. Star energy upright is hope and healing. And we have been through a rough process of healing. I think we're healing things that are very deep. And we can be confused. Sometimes the healing sometimes you feel worse before things get better. And I think that's what we have been feeling. I know that personally things have been very difficult, and yet there are things that have also happened that have been encouraging. But there's confusing energy right now because I think that Aries is being drawn in a different direction from the direction that we're currently going. So let's see what is coming into Aries consciousness. What energy is coming into Aries consciousness? Yep, there is confusion. And yet, we are confused. We have many choices to make. We know that this activity, this action, whatever is happening it's coming, and it's coming quickly, and it's confusing us. So, what energy is coming up will help us with this? What will help us with this? What is coming that will help us? What is coming that will help Aries who is confused? Now, this reading won't be for all Aries because there are some, well, it's coming quickly. That is confirmed. It's coming quickly. And what is it that Aries is right now in this reading? There's 3 cards. So how will I take these? Will I take these as these are Aries energy right now. This is energy from the past. This is spiritual energy of our grandfathers. This no longer serves us. We are struggling against this. We are moving into realizing ourselves. This is self-realization in this particular reading. The Page of Cups is upside down here. This is turning our whole idea of love completely upside down. And what we are coming out with is this harmony, this internal harmony. This is an internal fight for a lot of Aries right now. That is so interesting. That is, yes. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed at the base. So this is confusing energy. This is, I feel that we are moving away from an emphasis on the material and into the spiritual, but it's a different type of spirituality. What is the environment? What is our environment for Aries in April? If you are resonating with this reading right now, what are the energies that are coming up for you currently? What is in the environment for Aries who are resonating with this reading right now? What is the environment for us, please? Wow. There's too many cards here, but let's look at these. That feeling of struggle is passing. This is the winning at all costs. There are so many things that are turned upside down right now here. This Ten of Wands, this is passing. This is Aries stubbornness. This is what I feel right here. This is stubbornness. Our stubbornness is melting away. We are laying down that burden. This Judgment reversed. What is coming out? I've got to look at this card. Judgment reversed. Okay, I got this. This is to some Aries a representation of spirituality that no longer works for them. This is the judgment day. This is people going to hell. This is people being condemned for things that we no longer think about that way. And this is shifting our traditional spirituality. This is interesting. This is rather interesting. And what is happening is that we're coming out with a whole new definition of what it is to be whole. And that is what it is. That these four cards together are things that are shifting in ways that we are having a hard time letting go of. But we are going to be able to do that because this Ten of Wands reversed. We can let go of those things. We can let go of these paternalistic ideas that we had that have taken root in some of Aries' minds. And some of you listening to this reading right now will know. Some of you will hang up on us because you are still stuck in this old way of looking at the world. That is no longer, for some Aries, a valid way of looking at things. And this is a time when all of those things can fall away. What are Aries' hopes and fears, please? The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, sideways. It's all the emotions, the compassion. We are hoping for that sense of compassion. And it's a self-compassion. It is a hope that we can do that. We are not sure. We are not sure. We are struggling with this as this is the confusion. However, this is harmony and this is emotion. The Page of Cups, our emotions are really, we are definitely in this state. We will move beyond this state. That is clear. What is the outcome for Aries in April? I feel a great deal of hope. It is really welling up in the pit of my stomach and spreading into my heart chakra. And yes, the Eight of Cups, upside down in this case. This is the emotions. This is the spilling of all of the emotions that no longer serve us. That may not be the traditional meaning of that card, but that is what it definitely is here. And the Sun, all of those emotions are going to be, all of this old is going to be burned away. the new, the happiness. We are leaving behind this dealing with these old emotions, this confusion. We are leaving that behind and we're moving into that happiness. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. Again, we haven't budged the Queen of Pentacles from the bottom. But what is happening is this is overturning our whole sense of ourself and what is important. And look at that. The heartbreak it's reversed. This work that we've been doing, all of this, the Ace of Pentacles upside down. Our priorities are changing in interesting ways. Yeah. So our sense of our past, the things that used to hurt us. We have been in this Queen of Swords moment where we felt we had to guard ourselves because, look at that, that's upside down. That's walking away from that pain. And there is our Leo, our strength. So this is the whole thing that we've been through is turned. Here's the important card. This is a manifestation that we have been building. This turned our whole world upside down while we use the Queen of Swords, power of discernment, to look at those things, turn these things upside down, examine what was going on, look at our priorities, and just realize that all of this stuff is what no longer serves us. And this is where we have been. What is it that we are going to do next? What activity are we going to focus on? We have thrown most of that past away because it doesn't serve us. So I want to do one more card. Quickly, I need to shuffle the Ace of Cups and Justice in the split. This is really what we are looking for. This is a renewed emotional life for Aries. This is focused on different things. This is more balanced than it. I don't even have to do any more than this because this says it to me. This will be Aries in April. It feels messy. It feels painful. It feels confusing. But this will bring us to that new state that we need to be in to move forward, where we have our greater idea of what it is to be ourselves, accepting ourselves, being ourselves. You get to make yourself again. This is clearing so much. It is clearing things so that what we end up with, we see it. We see everything that has been confusing us. We see it for what it is. And with that, I will leave it there.